Good morning, everyone. While we're waiting for others to get in and get settled, now's a good time to grab anything you need to get comfortable. Maybe it's a glass of water or a hot cup of tea or coffee. Also, if you have items at home and you'd like to smudge, it's a good time to grab those items as we begin to ignite the healing within. You like my old matchbook? Still kicking over a year. If you don't have smudge at home, relatives, that's okay. We'll send you some cleansing, healing, and positive energy your way. It's a new day. It's another sunrise and another sunset. This is our opportunity to reflect on what we need, how we're feeling, and how we're going to move on our wellness path. Aloha, kakahiaka, hello and good morning. My name is Malia, and I'm a community healer at the HIR Wellness Institute. We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on the mental health and wellness of our relatives of Turtle Island, as well as other Indigenous and underserved communities, and also victims of crime. You can join us here every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., where we will always breathe, stretch, explore ways to integrate self-care and wellness into our daily lives. And we will always honor our cultural traditions, our ancestry, our customs, our strength, and our resilience. So thank you so much for joining us this morning, relatives. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our HIR Wellness Institute team members who are here with us today to serve you in this circle of care. We have one of our social work interns, John Yang. Good morning, John. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. And we also have our Community Engagement and Indigenous Affairs Director, as well a beautiful Ojibwe woman from Lakota Ray, Jamie Kellycutt. Good morning, Jamie. How are you doing? And to our relatives out there, I want to say good morning. We're so happy that you're here with us as we are in this circle of care practicing what our clinical director and CEO has termed as community activated medicine. Community activated medicine means that the people are the medicine. And that means when we're in this circle of care, we have the ability to support others, to hold space, to listen with compassion and respect and dignity, to be a shoulder to lean on. But that also means when we think about community activated medicine, People are the medicine, that you are the medicine. And that means you have the ability to do your own part of your healing in the mind, in the body, in the heart, and in the spirit. And that's why we take this moment every weekday morning so that we can honor who you are. We can talk about what you're feeling. And we can try new things together. It's one of my favorite ways of wellness. So with that, relatives, how are you? Let's do a check-in. How you doing today? And good morning to Jessica. Jessica, so glad you're here with us. How are you doing, Jessica? Thanks for being with us. Teresa, good morning. How are you doing? How are you, Teresa? Feel free to check in. Judy, so happy to see that you're here with us. Good morning. How are you? Marie Dragonfly, good morning. Marie says, hello, folks. Good morning. Jamie says, good morning, Malia and everyone. It is a blessing to be here with all of you today. Sending you all peace and love for a wonderful Friday. Here, here. Agreed. Thank you, Jamie. Avery, good morning. How you doing, Avery? Jessica says, glad to join you all this morning. Makanit says, good morning. How you doing today, Makanit? Congratulations on your graduation. You are amazing. John says, good morning, Malia and relatives. I am doing good today and always glad to be here. Thank you, John. Agreed. Right back at you. Makanit says, happy Friday. Woo! So in Hawaii, my homeland, Oahu, I was born in Honolulu. Um, every first Friday of the month, which is today, they call it First Friday in Honolulu, and all the art galleries, well, I don't know right now because of COVID, but typically what had happened prior to COVID is all the art galleries would open up and there's fireworks every Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday in Honolulu. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's movies on the beach, there's concerts and festivals and music everywhere. And that was our first Friday. But in Hawaii, every Friday is Aloha Friday. Woo! Aloha Friday, they always say no work till Monday. Okay, let's go back to the comments. Tiger Lily says, Aho all, hello Jamie and John. My smoke goes up in thanks for her wellness today. Miss Claudia OT has given me so much needed hope. Yes, thank you, Tiger Lily. Yes, Claudia is one of our occupational therapists. She is actually our lead occupational therapist. She helps people live their best lives. This is from every sensory aspect, body, mind, spirit. If you are curious to know more about occupational therapy and the services that we offer, feel free to visit our HIR Wellness Institute Facebook page. John, please post the Facebook link in the comments. Thank you, Tiger Lily. Rochelle, good morning. How are you doing today, Rochelle? Glad you're here with us. Teresa says, I am well. So happy to be here with all relatives in the circle. Thank you for peace and love. Teresa, we're so happy you're here too. Thank you for your peace. Thank you for your love. We're just reflecting here right now. The light comes back to the light. Jamie says, I'm a bit under the weather today. I'm grateful to this virtual space to be able to join and receive medicine in this way. This is good for my spirit. Jamie, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling a little under the weather today. But we're here for you. And for all of our relatives out there, if you're having one of those days, or one of those weeks, or one of those months, or if you're just having the COVID year and 2 months, and you're not doing all right, that's why we're here. We're here for you. We're here to listen to you. Like, we're for real here to listen to you. If you want to check in, check in. If you got something on your mind, and you want to lean into community activated medicine, that's what we're here for. And to our relatives, when we have our relatives who aren't feeling too well today, know that you're more than welcome. You're encouraged to support in the comment section. We are the medicine right here, right now, all of us. So feel free to show your support to any of our relatives who need it. Thanks for sharing, Jamie, and for allowing yourself to be vulnerable in this space. John says, good morning, Tiger Lily. Glad that Claudia has been helpful and happy you can be here with us. John also listed our website. It's a beautiful website. There's a lot of great information. Just no relatives. These are in our videos, or all of the videos and programs that run on Facebook Live all week. This is not all that we do. This is a part of it. We provide a lot of services, and every single service that we offer is completely at no cost. Our CEO, Leah, knew that when she founded this organization, that she would never charge a penny for your healing. Teresa says, sending light and love for healing, Jamie. Thank you, Teresa. So relatives, know you can check in at any time throughout these videos, whether it's the beginning, the middle, or the end of these videos. You are always more than welcome to check in and let us know how you're doing. And to our relatives out there who are not doing okay. Maybe you're feeling under the weather. Maybe you're sad. Maybe you're anxious or nervous or feeling uncertain. Maybe you can't even pinpoint exactly what you're feeling, but you know you're feeling off. If you're feeling that way, that's what our medicine kit is for. If you're not okay, it is okay not to be okay. And if you're not feeling okay, one of the options that you have is you don't have to swallow it. You can recognize, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling good today. Not good today. And I don't feel like faking it. I don't feel like hiding it. Today I'm not okay. And then deciding, what can you do? What do you need? That's what our medicine kit is for. Our medicine kit are those tools, actions, thoughts, exercises, behaviors, things that we do that help us to live in a way that feels balanced, that gives us the medicine we need at the time, that helps us to feel joyful or at peace or healthy. Your medicine kit is as unique as you are. You put in it and take out what it is you need. It might be deep breathing. It might be laying tobacco or smudging. It might be prayer. It might be going for a walk. It might be positive self-talk. It might be gratitude. It might be calling a doctor. It might be reaching out to a friend. It might be asking your partner or children for a hug. And the list goes on. So if you're not okay, you don't have to stay there. Allow yourself to recognize it. And you might even just want to sit in it. You might just want to sit on your wellness path and reflect on it. But you don't have to stay there. Also, in community activated medicine, reach out to your circle. Reach out to a friend, a family member, or a coworker that you trust. And you can also call our Cares Warm line. It's open every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you can call or text. And within 24 hours, you'll be connected to one of your Cares Warm counselors. Sometimes that person's me. Sometimes it's John. But no matter who you talk to, our HIR Wellness team, our Cares counselors will always listen to you with respect, with dignity, with compassion, without judgment, and with no stigma attached. And although we're not a crisis line, you can talk about it. You can talk about what's on your mind. And not only can we provide you with emotional support, but we can also provide you with resources that may be helpful to other agencies or organizations, or resources in advocacy. That might be safety planning or seeking shelter. And the list goes on. You're not alone, relatives. We're here for you. So with that, I want to make myself a cup of tea. So here we go. Been loving on the peppermint tea. Again, no sponsorship, no kickbacks, but fava tea is an absolute favorite of mine. I also really enjoy David's teas. Claudia introduced me to them, our occupational therapist. David's teas are gorgeous as well. Fava Tea is a local Wisconsin company if you are in Wisconsin. If not, they do ship. I would say the only thing better than this tea company is if you or someone you know grows and harvests their own teas. I know there are some native tea companies here in Wisconsin. That is amazing. Um, they're harvested by hand. They're small batches. That's awesome. But so back to fava, peppermint tea. This is an herbal tea. That means herbals are not tea leaves. So these are specifically peppermint leaves only, and it's caffeine free. Yesterday, I boiled the water and I steeped the tea for 7 minutes. I had it hot yesterday on our video. But this morning, I made a bunch of extra yesterday for yesterday's video. And so I put the tea back into the fridge. And here's what the tea looks like. I'll just kind of show you. Oh, it smells so good. So again, peppermint has that sweet, minty flavor. I know everyone knows it, or aroma. I know everyone knows that smell. It's a very affordable price point tea. Cost-wise, you get a lot of peppermint for the buck. I also love fava because you can purchase by the ounce. Peppermint tea is excellent for the morning if you're not into caffeine. If caffeine makes you nervous, try peppermint tea, or if it makes you shaky, peppermint tea helps because there's no caffeine, but it's invigorating. It's great for the tummy. It's great for nausea. It's safe for pregnant moms. It is, it smells great, and it's also really good for the kiddos. So if you want to get your children or grandchildren, or maybe your spouse or someone you know is trying to, integrate a wellness routine that's pleasant into their day, I highly recommend peppermint tea. Or any tea. I love them all. So here's yesterday's pot of tea. I just stuck it in the fridge overnight. So this has been soaking for quite some time. And then, water is medicine. I love it in its frozen state for a nice glass of ice water. Here's my accidentally melted tea strainer, but that's all good. And relatives, feel free to share what you have in your elixir cup this morning. You can always inspire others. That beautiful golden color. I still have, oh, I have enough for 2 more cups of tea if I want, and I will. The aroma smells sweet, just like a candy cane. There's a little flecks of peppermint that came through the strainer. That's okay, no worries. You can drink a little bit of peppermint, it's okay. That's beautiful, almost turmeric golden yellow color. It's gorgeous. As always, if you do want sweetener, I highly recommend first a local honey, particularly if you have allergies. That can really help. But I just drink it as is. Agave, maple syrup, cane sugar, any kind of sweetener in here would be great, but I just like it au naturel. A toast to all of our relatives out there. Happy Aloha Friday. May you have a day and a weekend filled with moments of love, with pure joy, of laughter, of living life for the sake of loving it. To those moments, relatives. Mm, 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 mm. I'm hoping pretty soon. It is my wish that one of these days, our reflections and resilience, community activated medicine, this circle of care is in person, and I can pour you a cup of tea. That is my hope and my wish. One day, I want to have a cup of tea with you all. Mm. Let's go to the comments. Let's see how everyone's doing. Teresa says she's having coffee, but think I will order some of that tea. Mm. It's the best tea, relatives. It truly is my favorite. But if you order from Fava, it's all loose, so you need to get yourself a little tea strainer or a decanter. Marie says, I love cool peppermint tea in the afternoon, but in the morning I drink coffee. That looks lovely and refreshing. My mouth is feeling fresh, everyone. Thanks, Marie. Kathy, thanks for being with us. Kathy says, I'm taking some days away from work, so I'm lying in bed watching. No drink yet. What's this recipe? Kathy, watching an R&R from bed, laying down, sounds like the best way to watch. It's just peppermint tea. It's just loose peppermint tea. I boiled it and then I had a hot cup yesterday during this video, and I had a whole bunch left over. And so I just kept it and I strained it this morning. Just brewed peppermint tea, and it's fabulous. Jamie says this morning I am drinking emergency and holy basil hot tea. I have a cold, and this will be good to boost my immune system. Eating blueberries too. Okay, Jamie, that is amazing because you're first of all, you're covering the emergency to support your immune system, to support all of your system's functions. Everybody needs vitamin C every single day. We are one of those creatures that do not make our own vitamin C, so we must consume it, whether that be in what we drink or what we eat or the supplements that we take. Vitamin C is important. It's also good for skin. If you're worried about wrinkles, keep your vitamin C going on a daily basis. Holy basil hot tea. Relatives. Again, very affordable price point. Fava does a really good one. I'm sure there's a lot of companies that do great ones. But holy basil tea is an analgesic, which means it helps with pain. It's also calming and relaxing. Um, it is very, very good for the immune system. Claudia drank, our occupational therapist, she drank holy basil since the beginning of the pandemic. Literally drinks it almost every day. She has not gotten sick. Um, and then Jamie's also eating blueberries. So you have a high antioxidant food there. That means that it neutralizes free radicals. It takes all the toxins in your bodies, and those antioxidants bind to those toxins and help you release them, which is amazing. Blueberries are a power food, of course, and also really, really great for the skin and great for the body. Jamie, you did almost a half a dozen things right here, right now, just being on the video on our R&R and reflecting in community activated medicine and doing these things. So, relatives, this is a reminder that, when we think about wellness and we think about self-care, that is how we begin to heal. That is how we tell ourselves in every action that we are enough and that we are worthy. And as we do each one of these seemingly small steps and actions of self care, that contributes to our healing. I always think about it like a page in the book. You put one page on a table, you put a page down, it's as flat as the table. That's like your self care action. But what happens when you do 6 pages at a time or 1 page a day? And then next thing you know, you have an entire book of wellness and care, of showing yourself that you're enough. One small step at a time creates a lifetime of a journey, a lifetime of wellness. So let us know, relatives, if you care to share. What is one thing today, at least one thing? You can name many more, but give me one if you like. What is one thing you are doing today for your wellness? And I can guarantee you're doing at least two, because the first thing you did is you're here, might not be the first thing, but one of the things is you're here reflecting and honoring your resilience. So you're already doing one. What's another one? You might be drinking your elixir. That's already two. While you're doing that, I wanted to share this too. I feel like sharing today. I'm just feeling it. So we've been talking about water. Water as being sacred. Water as being healing. Water is, of course, so necessary for every living thing on earth to survive here on this planet. And one of the things I did for wellness is to buy myself this giant water bottle. It's 64 ounces, so it's not the huge, huge one. There's a 120-ounce one as well. But it kind of helps you keep on task if you're one of those people. And so we have an 8 a.m., a 10, a 12, a 2. So I basically drink 2 of these in a day. And this is a way for me to just have my routine and just, it really helps me to know how much water I drink a day. I'm drinking 2 of them, not even struggling. I want to drink 2 of them. My body always feels thirsty. So that's one of my wellness actions for today. So feel free, let us know what you're doing for your wellness. We'd love to hear it. You can inspire your relatives. Okay, let's go to the comments. Kathy says, love fava teas. All right, Kathy, I totally agree with you 100%. Kathy also says, I am going to have my shoes off to walk in nature for grounding. Yes. Love it, Kathy. That is awesome. As a Hawaiian person, I feel this so much. Even when we do our cultural dances, our ancestral dances of hula, we always have our feet on the earth. So cool. Thank you, Kathy. Makanit says, Wati, eating chocolate. That is a wonderful, wonderful act of pleasure, of self-care, of just enjoying life. I hope you savor it, Makanit. Enjoy it. Sounds perfect. Teresa says, reflecting on my daily reading and meditation, walking the red road with breath. Perfect, Teresa. I love the Red Road book. Love it. Elder Koyas' book is amazing. Tiger Lily says, I've begun journaling all my daily medicines, paired with kind words on myself, and of course, gratitude. You all are so amazing. You all are doing the work. You all are doing beautiful, healing things. Teresa's replying to Kathy, love grounding and walking barefoot, Kathy. All right, speaking of grounding, I have one more exercise I want to show you, and then we'll go into our deep breathing and stretch. What is grounding? Grounding is, for me, it's a way that we can center ourselves, and it's a way that we can, for me, it's a way to be still, and it is a way to feel, quite literally what it says, to feel connected right here, right now, in our space. I'm barefoot right now. My feet are on the ground. I'm paying attention to my feet being there. I'm here right now in this moment, and I'm centering this way. It might mean putting your hand on a table. It might mean if you're feeling like your mind is if your mind is feeling overactive, or you're anxious, or you're worried, or you just feel like you're a big head of thoughts and your brain is driving full force and the rest you feel disconnected from the body, grounding. There's lots of ways we can ground. Today, I'm going to hold my stone. And if we have worries, if we have thoughts that we're having trouble escaping, you can hold a stone or a shell or a crystal or a rock. But if those things aren't nearby, maybe it's a pendant or a necklace. Maybe for your children, it might be their favorite stuffed animal or a teddy bear or a doll. And even if those things aren't there, as I mentioned before, you might even just be able to put your hand onto the table. And I want you to take a moment for those of our relatives out there. If you have any worries, if you have any fears, if there's something on your mind that you just can't seem to shake and it's affecting you, if there's an issue that you're facing right now, I encourage you to hold the rock or hold this item. And you can put your worries into it, or you can put your prayers into it. Take a moment to breathe. Take a deep inhale and exhale. If you have any worries and you want to share them, feel free to always share in the comments section, and we can send out good words to you and healing thoughts and prayers of peace. Now, I go back to our water. And we can ask. We can ask the universe or whoever it is we talk to. Maybe it's ourselves. Maybe it's the universe. Maybe it's Creator. Maybe it's God. Maybe it's a goddess. Maybe it's your ancestors. Maybe it's nature. We can ask for healing. We ask the Creator hear our thoughts and our needs. and help us to release what's not serving us, to help ground us and heal us. We put all those thoughts into our grounding tool, and then I'm going to put it right here into the water and let the water cleanse and wash. Sometimes when we're not sure what to do or where to go with our worries or our thoughts, as Indigenous people, our ancestors' lives were so rooted in ceremony and so rooted in intention. And I think sometimes we forget that those small things like water or stone, when we have intention, when we take these items, or we use our sacred water, or anything that Mother Earth has given us, our relatives have given us, our plant medicines, all these kinds of things, when we take a moment to be still, to honor what we have, and to reflect on what it is that we need, in order for water to be sacred, we don't need to go to some sacred place in some exotic land. I mean, we could, that's awesome. But it's just as sacred right here, right now. So allow yourself to do those small things, to take a moment, to be intentional, to take it slow, and to really listen to yourself and what it is that you need. Trust yourself. Let's go to the comments. Marie says the sun is shining here. A rare event lately. Gotta soak up a little while transplanting garden herbs. Hopefully I'll get to the brook to listen to water music. Marie, you are on point. I'm feeling that today. I wish I was doing that. Maybe on Monday we'll do that for our R&R. Tiger Lily said, I'm worried. I may lose my home of 20 years. Tiger Lily, if you want to talk about it, call our Cares Warm line today. We're sending you so much love. So much love. We'll pray for you. Kathy says, I'm feeling burnt out from attacks from folks fighting equality, so I'm off work till next Thursday and starting with you. My relative is a gift. So grateful. Thank you. Yeah. Fighting for equality can be exhausting. It is exhausting. And whenever relatives were standing up for something that we believe in, or speaking up and out for our needs, or speaking our truth, it can be exhausting. Sending you so much love, Kathy. I'm grateful that you're here with us. And as far as taking off, Kathy, I hope you have moments and relatives out there. I hope you all have moments today and this weekend where the intention of it is purely for moments of joy or peace or pleasure or laughter. Creator did not put us here to be out of balance. Sometimes we work, sometimes we struggle, and I feel like often too many times in the world that we're in today, There's so much of that happening at all time. Let's balance it. Let's bring in those moments of joy. Let's bring in those moments of laughter. Let's bring in those moments of love. Let's bring in those moments where we say, hey, you know what, today I'm going to be silly. Today I'm going to hug my loved ones a little bit harder. Today I want to just experience life as the joy that it is meant to be and bring in that balance. So grateful you're with us, Kathy, and all of you. Judy says, good morning, checking in, wishing and praying everyone is well today. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. John saying lots of love and positive energy your way, Tiger Lily. John says, Kathy, it is hard fighting for equality. So thank you for what you do. Sending lots of love your way. Oh, it's hard. You gotta tap out sometimes. I know you know that, guys. When you're standing up for things, when you're standing up for equality, when you're standing up for justice, when you're standing up for our relatives who are being hurt, you need to take some self-care. And generally, I don't like to tell people what to do, relatives, but when you're in that, make sure that you are taking moments to care for yourself. Because you can't care for others unless you're caring for you. Judy says, thank you. It's been a long, struggling week, but we as a community are coming together as a family and supporting one another. Oh, night is strong. On Monday, we're going to host a candlelight vigil, another one. I believe the time is 1 to 3 p.m. on Monday. This vigil is for collective mourning around the lives that were lost and the people that were hurt. In the Oneida Nation and all the people that were affected in Ashwaubenon. So stay tuned for announcements on the exact times on our HIR Wellness Institute Facebook page. And sending so much love to the Oneida Nation, to everyone at the casino, and to all the families, employees, and loved ones, to all the friends and everyone who is affected. I mean, we're all affected, and that's why we're all coming together. Kathy says thank you to her fam for always bringing us back to healing, the earth, love, and joy. Kathy, thank you so much. You're awesome. Appreciate it. And with that, relatives, I'm going to ask for a moment for us to really be strong in community activated medicine. Let's do some deep breathing. And let's smudge if you got smudge. And we'll smudge for everyone out there who needs healing, everyone who needs cleansing. And we'll breathe. Take some deep breaths in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. As you're breathing, please take a moment. Healing and loving thoughts to all of our relatives out there who need it. Breathing in and breathing out. As you continue to breathe, bring those positive intentions. With every breath you breathe out, send out the love to those who need it. And with every breath you breathe in, Send in that healing energy and love towards yourself and within and out. I want to say mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, relatives. Remember, you are the medicine. You are the medicine. Malama pono iko kino. Take good, righteous care of your mind and your body and your heart and your spirit. Aloha nui. Big love to you all. You are love. You deserve love. And every action of self-care that we take is an action of love. Before we go, there's a community survey that's linked to this video. It's completely anonymous. It asks just a few questions. Relatives, please take this survey. This is how we are able to keep all of our services at zero cost to you. Our CEO and clinical director, Leah, when she founded this organization, she knew that she would never charge a penny for somebody to heal. And the way that we're able to continue on this way is through that survey. So please take it. It also helps us to understand how best to serve you and what your needs are. Have a beautiful Aloha Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. Remember how beautiful you are. Remember to take moments of joy in the worry, moments of laughter, moments of peace, moments of pleasure. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Ahui ho'aku no. Marie says, thank you all. Good to be here. Have a blessed day. Teresa says, Chi Miigwech, thank you very much for the good medicine offered and received here. You're welcome, Teresa, and thank you for your medicine. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you Monday, 8 a.m. And aloha.